All right, here we go. You're looking there, Lenora. We're squeezing in until I figure out how to do it on my computer.
Yeah,
Lenora was like,
how
really?
we going both of us squeezing in on a little phone? Really, y'all?
If I do this, you go in some more.
People probably saying, why don't they just do it on a laptop?
When I figure out how to do it on my laptop, I'll do it on my laptop.
So we can sit apart like this with room and not be like...
Right. So what we're doing is we're going to taste Dr. Vaughn, our cousin. She brought over a pasta dish. Mm-hmm. So we're going to taste the pasta dish. Mm-hmm. And we are going to give our assessment. There it is. Ooh, of it. Mm-hmm. For the very first time on camera. And talk about anything that, whatever's in the news that fancies my, whatever.
Okay.
All right, so here we go. You ready? You don't have to lean over it.
I was trying to get in the camera.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay.
All right. Let them see your face.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Okay. This is a tuna helper.
Okay, it's good.
It's the bow tie. Ooh, I dropped some on the floor. Sorry.
Okay.
Bow tie pasta.
Okay, so it's a bow tie pasta with tuna, and it has spices in it, right? Mm-hmm. It's like a hamburger helper, but it's like a tuna upscale. Tuna helper.
Tuna helper.
Like an upscale tuna helper.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, girl.
It's better than like tuna helper.
She made her own. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, as you can tell, she made it fresh or her own. Not tuna helper.
Okay.
So all right, it's good. I taste the pasta. The tuna's good.
Cheese.
The cheese is good. What else?
What's this?
That's parsley. And you could tell she got parsley in there, oregano. Mm-hmm. It's good. Okay. It's going good. So while we eat this, what's going on?
Did you want to talk a little bit about our trip this past weekend with our cousin?
Oh yeah, go ahead.
We had my cousin
out
and
of
her
town
friend,
from South Carolina.
South Carolina. Well, first of all, being from South Carolina, they was talking about the cold.
They thought it was real cold, and it's really not that cold, y'all. Y'all know, for us, this is not real cold, but for them, they was dying.
So they were bragging about, we brought the sunshine with us, the heat. Mm-hmm. And we were like, really, whatever.
And I said, you can keep the heat because I actually don't like the heat. I actually like living living here in the Midwest because I actually like the cold, not real cold,
like
though.
A mixture,
like fall.
Well, y'all, my favorite time of the year is the winter and the fall. Y'all might think I'm crazy, but I can't do well in the summer. The heat, I get heat rash and all kinds of stuff.
I think she got mushrooms in here too.
Does she?
And I don't like mushrooms.
Mushrooms.
What is this? Ain't that mushrooms?
I don't know.
I don't like mushrooms, but I guess I can eat them if they in something like this.
Mixed in.
Yeah.
Cut up real fine.
So we took them to Harold's Chicken. I asked on my timeline for y'all to give us the best Harold's Chicken. Mm-hmm. And mostly everybody said 87 and Dan Ryan. So we went to 87th and Dan Ryan. Mm-hmm. So go ahead. Anything happened?
It was okay to me. I usually go to the one in Hyde Park, but each Harold's, depending on the time of day, the sauce is usually what you're going for because the chicken is pretty much the same. They don't over season it, so you can probably put the sauce on there. But that one was okay. It was just
some crazy man came in. And like I said, they from North Carolina. Somebody already told them they was going to get killed on the south side of Chicago. They was like, don't go on the south side of Chicago. You're going to get killed. And we was like, look, you can get killed in Waukegan. I'm sorry.
Stop.
I told my sister, it's more people dying here than dying. It's more people dying here than dying in Chicago, to be honest. And so I told him, I said, you can get killed anywhere. It don't matter where you go, you can get killed. Mm-hmm. So sure enough, we go into Harold's Chicken, and some crazy man come in talking, and they looking at each other like, we getting ready to get killed.
We don't have no exit plan. That we was right in the corner of the
So I was telling them, don't worry about it. Crazy people come in all the time off the street. You just used to it. That's just, that's Chicago. Mm-hmm. You see people walking down the street talking to themselves. They walk into the building, start talking to you. You like, I don't know who you are.
Yeah.
So I just told him that's part of being in the big city. So, but nothing really. I don't think anything eventful happened. Did it?
I'm trying to think. We brought him up here a little bit with the Gurney Mills Mall. They was overwhelmed with that one. So we only had a little bit of time. And they were like, oh, wow, it was too many stores. We couldn't do that in only an hour. So they got a little bit of this area with Gurney Mills. Some of us,
and they was like, y'all got a Six Flags? And we was like, yeah, we got. So you know what? We got a lot up here, I guess, in the north. Because a lot of people come and you like, eh.
Oh, you know what? It was so funny. I was telling Kim, a lot of people from the city are migrating up here, and even Wisconsin. And it was these two black ladies and their daughters came in. They must be from the area because the Harold's Chicken lady knew them. She said, hey, y'all back in town? She said, how y'all liking it up there in Wisconsin? And of course the black lady's like, it's okay.
Wait a minute, it was some lady at Harold's Chicken that was from here?
That was from Wisconsin. Well, they lived from Chicago. They came down there while they was probably
I was in the car. I must have been in the car when
and
y'all
they was getting some chicken.
Okay.
While they was there, you know, when you in Chicago, you gonna get a little bit of Harold's Chicken or whatever, especially if you from that area. So, and they must have moved to Wisconsin. It's funny because they said, "Girl, ain't nothing happened up in Wisconsin." I'm sitting there thinking to myself, "Why did you move to Wisconsin if ain't nothing happening?"
Because
in
the taxes, probably.
Yeah,
the taxes in Illinois is ridiculous.
Yeah, so they probably was on their way back home, but got some Harold's on the way while they were in the neighborhood. So.
We flew past Chinatown. Wasn't nobody in Chinatown, y'all. It was like nobody was in Chinatown because of the coronavirus, and I was like.
What they have to do with Chinatown now?
Everybody is afraid of this coronavirus. Let me tell you something. More people die of the flu every year than the coronavirus. And y'all ain't scared of the flu? I don't get no flu shot. But more people not afraid of the flu, but it's more people die every year of the flu. I think what it is because you used to the flu. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like you
that's
know
normal.
about that virus.
That's like a regular, yeah. But any virus that's new, that's spreading that fast, it gets people alarmed and they're a little concerned.
Well, I'm still going on a cruise. I still want to book a cruise. I still want to go somewhere. I'm not letting no virus stop me from living.
Though, some of the prices for these trips now is
they slicing like 50%, 30%.
They got free excursions, free Wi-Fi, free. We were like, really?
I'll fly right into the coronavirus.
She'll fly right there. We'd be the only ones on the boat.
When it's time to die, it's time to die. I don't care what you know.
You don't want to fly right in the danger though.
For 50% off? No, I'm just kidding.
That'll be a cruise for life, boy.
No, but it's really not nothing. It's a slow news. This is a slow news time. Anytime they start putting on there that Oprah Winfrey fell on the stage, and y'all saw me post that Oprah Winfrey fell on the stage.
That's not nice.
That means it's a low. It's a slow news.
I don't think out of all the years she's been.
I don't think I ever seen her fall.
She's never fallen. Has anybody ever seen her fall in any of her? She's been on TV for how long now?
See, God don't like that you putting black men out like that. And you ain't saying nothing about Harvey Weinstein. You fell on stage. And we ain't never seen you fall on stage.
That's wrong.
God don't like ugly, Oprah. So she had her fall. She probably was laying on the ground like, dang. Lord. Everything happening to me right now. So when it rains, it pours, baby. When it rains, it pours. But other than that, other than what's his name dropped out of the Democratic race,
Buttigieg. How you say his name? It would have been hard having the president when you hardly say his name.
He wasn't going to win anyway.
Buttigieg.
He wasn't going to win anyway, y'all. I don't know where people thought that a gay guy was going to win president of the United States of America. It's not going to happen. As much as I don't care.
But they were talking.
That's not how this country thinks, y'all. This country don't think like that.
They were talking on the news about it.
They more conservative than you think.
The lack of diversity with the people that are running, because a few of the people when they were on the news, they were saying, really, if it all boils down to it, it's 3 old white men. Yep. One on one side and 2 on the other.
So which white guy gonna win?
70-some years old. So, but one of the ladies made a good point. She said, if you think about it, if you look at all the platform of the ones running for the Democrat, they all have different plans on how they're going to do health care, how they're going to do. You see Bernie, his is totally different than Biden. So she said the diversity is their platform and what they're running for. That's the diversity. It's like, which way does America really want to go, even in the Democratic Party? Because they all have different, so different, some of them, healthcare for all and other things, education for all. And so that's where the diversity is what they're saying. But
I guess we're going to wait to see. I guess the main thing, yeah. I think it's going to be Biden. But the point is to see who is going to be the running mate. I think that's the main thing.
Yeah, who would they pick as their running mate?
As their vice president running mate.
Because you see how that hurt McCain. When McCain was running,
Lord,
he was not a bad candidate.
McCain would have won, y'all. I'm telling y'all.
John McCain
would have beat Obama. But if he didn't have, what's her name?
Russia. They can see her house from Russia.
Can't even think of her name no more.
They played her on Saturday Night Live.
Dang, I can't even think of her name no more. That's sad.
Y'all text her name? Who was his running mate? Can you see? I don't have my glasses.
You can't see even with your glasses.
Oh.
But I can't remember, y'all.
Other than that was because he picked her.
Now that's gonna bother me that I can't think of her name. Watch.
Sarah Palin.
Sarah Palin. I was gonna say, y'all ever get something in your head and you can't think of it, and then it just shuts you down for the rest of the whole night,
and you can't do nothing else until you do get the answer.
Y'all, I wasn't gonna think about nothing else until I could come up with her name. So I'm glad you came up with it. Sarah Palin.
But the moment he picked her as his running mate, it was downhill for him. But oh well. But it's very important who their running mate is too. Sometimes.
So Carol said,
I don't think so in what's his name's case, Orange Nixon.
Well, I'm going back to the chat. Carol said, let me know when y'all go out of town. We did say Greece. That's so funny you said Greece. And we did say Egypt. That's so funny that you said those two places. But I think what it's going to end up being is Carol is like England, Ireland, something quick like that. I don't think it's going to be something like Egypt. Or something like that. Not with what's going. I don't know.
We're not going too close to Middle East. Not too close to Asia. But still.
But we'll see.
It's wherever you go, though. You just pray for safety.
But there's not really nothing else going on, y'all. I just wanted to come on and do this quick mukbang and taste.
Have we been on since the Kobe's
funeral? No. Everybody talking about how his mom and dad wasn't allowed to speak. Yeah,
I didn't know that the relationship he had with his family was that deep. Like, don't mostly your family speak at your funeral?
Here's my thing.
I didn't see no mother.
Here's my thing.
Wow.
Again, it's so funny how most of these situations I can go either way. How do we know he didn't leave? Like, he didn't have that conversation with his wife. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like. He could have been like, I don't even want them there. And like her compromise would have been like, okay, y'all can come, but I don't really want y'all to say anything because when he was alive, he said he didn't really want y'all even to be there. But then how do we know that he never had that conversation? And then his wife was just being upset because they never accepted her. And so, it could be so many variables until we know like, what the reason why it happened. I don't know if you can really pass judgment because how do we know that she didn't care that they didn't like her, but maybe they didn't have a relationship with her daughter, and she was like, I don't even want y'all to say nothing because this isn't just about Kobe. My daughter is being honored, and y'all didn't have two good things to say about her while she was alive, so I don't want y'all to get up on stage now. Or it could be she's just petty. And like they ain't like me, so that's sad, I don't like you.
For entire family.
Or it could be like what I said, where he actually said, "These are my wishes." He could have said they could come, but I don't want them to say nothing. I mean, you don't know. You don't know. So I guess we say all that to say, what you all over the food and stuff.
We almost done. You're not eating no more.
That's like somebody cleaning their face all over the food. But anyway.
Your battery low.
Yeah, I know. So I'm getting ready to exit out. But anyway, we don't know what the reason is. I'm like, yeah, like.
Didn't you used to do that as a kid? So you didn't have to share.
Yeah. So
can I have some?
I'm like,
and they're like, no, that's okay. You be like that.
that?
It's all mine, no.
Yeah, you can have all of it. I don't want no more.
That's a good idea if nobody want to share. Just kind of cough over it.
Who does that? I'm in the middle of mid-sentence, and she rubbing her eye all over the plate. I don't want that no more.
It's only 2 bites left. Seriously.
Oh my goodness.
You got enough to get the idea of the... well, we gotta rate her.
That's like somebody digging in their nose and you sitting talking to them eating or whatever.
Nah, it ain't that. Who gonna do that?
People do that. They'll be at the table with you and
coughing. I understand, rubbing their eye. We gotta rate this from a scale of 1 to 5.
Oh, okay. So
I like it. It's a 4.
Okay, I like it too. I'll give it a 4.
I would do this instead of the box.
Okay,
Tuna helper.
Yes.
Yeah, this.
So this one is a high. This one is a higher one. It's still that chili. She still ain't beat the chili in my opinion yet.
Yeah, that's true.
Dr. Vaughn, you still ain't beat that chili yet.
You got to bring us a dish that's gonna be 5 on the regular.
You got to beat that chili. That chili is still good.
Okay.
But anyway, I guess I was in mid-sentence. I don't even remember what I was saying. But anyway, it was about Kobe Bryant or whatever.
It's
so
not
whatever.
important. Yeah.
Okay. Your mama not important. But anyway, so thank you guys for tuning in to another Woods Report. We did a mukbang on Dr. Vaughn's tuna
helper casserole, tuna
casserole, helper. And then we spoke a little bit about whatever was going on in the news. So
not much.
All right, guys. So we will catch you on another Woods Report.